Hey up guys, and welcome to the next video in my Intersave. Since the last video we done, which was against Arsenal, there's been a few interesting times. So I'm going to run you through the results and explain why it's been interesting. But as you can see there, it says my job status is stable. So let's go to the fixtures. So we had a 2-0 victory against Arsenal in the last video. Douglas Costa and Benteke scored the goals for us. And then we had a 2-1 victory against Calgary. Benteke and Townsend with the goals. And we had a 0-0 draw against Napoli. Napoli a good team, so I was very happy. Basically just remain unbeaten, in Serie A. And at that point we was unbeaten in Serie A for 20 plus games. So let's just scroll down a little bit here. And then we had a 1-0 defeat against Atalanta, and obviously Atalanta are rivals with Inter, so that were our say unbeaten streak in Serie A, got in the wind, so to speak. And then we had a 2-1 defeat against Arsenal, but after that defeat, those 2 defeats in a row, my job status at Inter was unstable. And before the Livorno game, it was that people were saying, and the press was saying, that basically if we had a bad result against Livorno, that could mean I got sacked. And even, how funny it is, but Jose Mourinho got involved, and he was saying that clubs get nowhere if managers get sacked all the time and stuff like that. So, out of nowhere, my job at Inter was, basically under threat. And last season, if you've watched the save from last season we finished second behind Juventus by 2 or 1 point, or whatever it were, 2 points I think it were, which weren't bad, seeming the squad Inter had and how I changed things around. We won the Italian Cup and we qualified to the Champions League, when in reality the Inter board only wanted us to qualify for Europa League, just wanted European football again. So I went one better, got Champions League football, and I finished second, really close behind Juventus, and I made the team better. So after basically 2 results, my job was under threat. But I mean, before that, yeah, fair enough, the team or the club weren't playing the best football in the world. We had like 3 draws in a row in Serie A, but we weren't getting beat. We weren't getting beat. Any team that played against us, we played good against them. So it kind of made me laugh, to be honest. I haven't been sacked on Football Manager. I don't think I have ever. I think I got sacked once, but that's when I was being stubborn, using this tactic I was using for Liverpool, and this was a while back. So, this is going to be interesting, because say for example if I had 2 bad results in a row, maybe my job will be under threat again. But at the moment it's stable. Played 14 games, we've won 8, drawn 5, lost 1, got 29 points. I'll run you through the games quickly anyway. But after those 2 defeats, we had a 1-0 victory against Livorno, which we needed, and then we had a 2-0 victory against Palermo, 4-1 win against Olympiacos, probably our best game of the season, because Cambiasso got sent off. Let's load up. I'll just turn my laptop on, so it might take a while. Yeah, Cambiasso got sent off in the 13th minute, but it was already 1-0 ahead. But Olympiacos played some really good football, and they've got a decent team on this Football Manager in the second season. Diego, for example, was a good player, and we played some really good football. Arteta really stood out for me. I mean, Kovic, obviously, he was the best player of the game, but he scored a goal to get that rating. But Arteta really pulled the strings. He was tackling and making opportunities. So that was a really good game, and it gave me confidence back. And then we had a 1-0 victory against Lazio last time out. Damio with a goal. So I'm going to start with him today because he scored a couple of vital goals for us when Benteke's just been staring at the sun like an idiot, basically, up front. He hasn't really been doing too much for us. He scores goals, but he doesn't provide that much more, and I need that from a striker. So we're going to be with today's game against Chievo. But I wanted to say thank you to my YouTube buddy, Lord Midichlorian. He gave me the link to this new skin, and this skin is really good. It's very clean. Everything that you want is in basically like a place that you can find it. So for example, you go on to Cambiasso, his training's there. You can sort it out from, I need to actually up the tempo with him. You know, everything's there. These information's there. You can just see everything perfectly. Go on to the attributes if you want that on full screen information. You know, it just looks really clean. And you know, if you go on to the Inter one, for example, you can see your stadium, your last starting 11, and you can change a couple of these ones around. But you can just click onto everything very easily. That's what I like. And you know, I just love how it looks. It looks perfect. Well, it's perfect for me anyway. And plus you get loads of different like pictures. You've actually got a San Siro one somewhere. Yeah, there's a San Siro, as you can see there. Oh no, where is it? Sorry about that, guys. There it is. There's the San Siro one. Or there's a Giuseppe Meazza, as the Inter fans say. So I'm just going to click back onto the one I use. I have it darker so you can see the writing more clearer, or it will look better on the video. So anyway, sorry about these ramblings, but I wanted to say thank you to Lord Midichlorian for the link to the skin, and I wanted to give him a shout out as well. Always leaves really good comments on my videos, and plus he's just started a new save with Atletico Madrid, and he's going to be uploading videos on his channel, so please give him a subscription because he does really good videos, and I really liked his videos from Football Manager 2013. He had a really good couple of saves on there, so please subscribe to him. He's a great guy, and I will leave the link to his channel in the description. Anyway, here's the lineup I'm going to be using. I had to change things around slightly with my tactics, and I'm changing them around per game, as in I'm going to change them per the team I'm playing against, so you know, it gets a bit different and everything like that, instead of sticking to the same tactics all the time. But this is where I'm going to be starting with, so let's go to the game. I've got a few things to talk about in this video anyway during the match. So let's start the game, and again we should be really winning. Anyway, I think some of the signings I made, you know, for the second season, I'm not happy with them. I think Arteta, Santon and Damio, they've been some good signings, I think. But some of the other signings are just, you know, I wanted Arteta for backup. You know, Montari and a few other signings have been pretty poor. Even Schürrle and Townsend, they haven't been playing good either. And I think I used the money for Townsend and Schürrle in the wrong way. I think I should have kept Emmanuelson, and I knew deep down I should have, because good save there, because Emmanuelson gave us something to the team, and he played great for us last season. So I think I should have used the money, you know, basically put the money in the defence and in the centre of midfield, basically. The Inter board, despite them being kind of, that's okay, they've been arseholes, basically, I think. You know, basically saying my job's unstable and everything like that. They give us a little bit of money, and I actually don't remember them giving us this money, to be honest, because obviously I started that Middlesbrough save, so I've been playing that, so I can't remember how that actually happened, or even if I had the money left over. I can't really remember. Oh fucks. It's a penalty anyway, and we've given away a lot of penalties this season. That's another thing. We've given away loads in vital games as well. So Chievo with the penalty and the score it. What I was saying, yeah, I had got some money. I'm going to try and invest that into a really, really good defensive midfielder. Cambiasso is about 34 now. So I just need to get some younger players, but I want to get a really good defensive midfielder who can control the midfield. Cambiasso hasn't been playing as good this season, but he's getting older, you know. But he's a great player, don't get me wrong. So if, for example, God save the Interboard, you know, if we lose this game against Chievo, if the board are, you know, that crazy that they would sack me, who knows what will happen. I will continue this save though, you know what I mean? Not with Inter, but if I did get sacked, I would go to another club and just continue it, and continuing uploading videos, you know, like a journey, so to speak. Anyway, Douglas Costa, he cuts in, and Demio with a goal. Get in. He scored some vital goals, this guy. When Benteke, I love Benteke, don't get me wrong, but he just stands around and, you know what I mean? That really, to be honest with you, it pisses me off. Anyway. So yeah, you know, hopefully the little bit of money we've got, I can invest that into a good defensive midfielder, which I should have done anyway. You know, in future, I'm just going to go with the players I should get instead of the fancy names. Douglas Costa with a goal, get in. That's moved us up to second position. So yeah, I thought it was interesting that, you know, my job, say for example, was unstable. It said that, you know, it's just the first time that's happened to me in a while. That's Schürrle. Hopefully he can pick up some form, because he's been playing terrible. Douglas Costa, good save. Douglas Costa's played a lot better this season. I complained about him towards the end of last season that he wasted a lot of chances, but I think these South American guys, for example, you know, they need to it takes them a while to adapt to a new league, more than others, I think. I think if you've played in Europe, I was saying that Douglas Costa played in Ukraine, then he played for Shakhtar. Anyway, that defeats what I was going to say right then. And I've actually got Douglas Costa on my ultimate team, and what I'm thinking about doing a video where, oh no, Chievo on the attack. Oh, good goal that. So we dropped down to third position. 39 minutes, 2-2. Pretty entertaining game. And I've changed things around here so you can see the action zones, and you know, I normally watch the game on extended highlights, so I get to see more of it. And plus, you know, you can't watch it on full because you'd have they only get through about 1 or 2 games per day or something. Like Cambiasso, oh man, gives it away. That's it. What's going on? Oh no, not another red card. God's sake. Another red card, not again. So if the players, you know what? Look, you know, I'm not. In fact, I'm not going to complain. I always complain about things. Let's just have a little look here. Let's go down to balanced. Confirm changes. So already, you know, let's just. Oh, you know what? I'll complain. Why not? So I had something stuck in my throat there. Right, what there? Yeah, we've been unlucky so far. Simple as that. Very happy with his efforts. Oh, he seems a bit switched off. Start the second half. yeah, for example, what I'm going to say about luck, already in this game, we get a player sent off and they will give away a penalty, which they scored. So if we can get a draw here, I'll be really happy, to be honest, now. Leandro, Douglas Costa, tried to take on 3 people but could surely get onto this. Nah. That Revlier to Cambiasso. Arteta. Nice ball to Schürrle. Again, he gives it away a lot, Schürrle. Might have to bring on Andres Townsend for him in a bit. Right, come on. Oh no. 3-2 to Chievo. Right. Over to Arteta. 61 minutes. I'm just keeping my eye on clock a little bit here. Douglas Costa, who's been a good threat for us. Schürrle. Oh, God's sake. Douglas Costa with a corner. Santon. Whoa, I thought I was going in there. Okay. Let's bring on Andres Townsend. And see what happens. So 3-2 to Chievo. 70 minutes gone. Free kick. Balanta with a goal. God, that come out of nowhere, that. Don't say this is going to be offside. Yes. So 71 minutes. I don't know if maybe to go attacking and just see what happens. Why not? That was 79 minutes. Handanovic towards Douglas Costa, who's been a good player for us today. At Caesar. Rigoni to Sal, who's been dangerous. Terrible shot from him there. The Chievo player. But as you can see, we've literally dominated them with possession in midfield despite us having a player off. Right, defensive. So it looks like it's going to be a draw. We've got a free kick. Nothing should happen from this there. They've got a yellow card anyway. Cambiasso to Arteta. And that's it. It's a 3-3 draw against Chievo. I had a player sent off, give away a penalty. Do you know what? I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Let's just be honest. I'm pretty lucky to get a draw there. I'm going to say that wasn't good enough to fire him up for the next game. So let's have a little look at the table. I'll show you the group stage of the Champions League, by the way. Let's look at Serie A. So from 15 games, we've won 8, drawn 6, lost 1, got 30 points. 3 points behind the leaders, Atalanta, and Juventus have a game in hand, so they could probably go at top of the table. But and Sampdoria have got a game in hand, and if they win, they'll go above us anyway. We're third. We're still in a shout with the title. If we improve in certain areas, I think we can have a good run at it. Let me just go to the group stage of the Champions League and show you what's happened. So yeah, we're at top of that group so far. We've got our last game against Metalis, which we really should be winning. Arsenal against Olympiacos. So if we can win this group, that'll put us in a good position to get drawn against an easier team in the knockout rounds. So let's hope that happens. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully I didn't rant on, but make sure you subscribe to my friend Lord Midichlorian, and I'll leave his channel link in the description. So thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate any comments or any likes. Thank you very much. Take care.